Hello everyone, Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle, and this is your second fan-requested Friday comparison of the week, 2009 Jay Cutler, 2020 Big Ramy Mamdouh Elssbiay. This was actually my request. I put this one in. I sent this one in. Little bit of an ulterior motive, and maybe some apologies from me to you guys, the fans. I just did the Mr. Olympias ranked from the first one to the last one. I did that video and I put Jay Cutler, I put him ahead of Big Ramy Mamdouh Elssbiay. So there is a reason for doing this right out of the chute. But there was an old video that I did a while back. Big Ramy 2020 just won the title and I put him against Phil Heath 2013. And I'm sorry, guys. I made a terrible call. I mean, at the time, the IFBB was so focused on glutes, it almost appeared to be a glute competition half the time. But I cannot make excuses for myself. I made a terrible call. So let us maybe eliminate that from our minds. But I definitely will be doing a re-look at the 2013 Phil Heath and set the record straight, because there's no way 2020 Big Ramy was losing or was defeating that version of Phil Heath. But this here comparison, this kind of asks the question, so if he's not defeating Phil Heath, is he defeating Jay Cutler in Big Ramy 2020? Because I put Big Ramy way down on the list. But you know what? Between 2009 Jay Cutler and 2020 Big Ramy, as well as Sean Roden 2018, could have went either way, I'm telling you right now, between them three. Not a very good shot of Big Ramy, not flexing his arms, to be honest with you. Here is a not as clear of a picture, but it is doing a Ramy. It's more a representation of his front double. Look at the size of the arms on Jay, but look at the size of the wheels on Big Ramy. More of a balance in the calves to quads ratio for Jay Cutler. Maybe the more aesthetically pleasing bodybuilder. I wouldn't say so. Maybe in a lot of the shots, but not really this one. This is a good shot for Big Ramy. A very good version as well. Let's go through these shots, because this is a battle. Right after the front shot, or the front double, Jay, definitely strong in the arm department, but Ramy, good also. Front lat spread, I would say, is a Ramy shot. Looks like he's filled out a little bit more. Rounder lats. Jay, maybe higher attached lats. They go more of a V-taper. But I'll be darned if Big Ramy doesn't have a tighter midsection, a smaller waistline. Look at the size of the wheels on Big Ramy. Now, if we're going to be honest, I think Jay actually is a little unsymmetrical in his quads. It appears his left quad is a little bit bigger. Now turn to the side, and this is a side chest showing his good leg, Jay Cutler. But I believe ultimately that it is his bad side for his upper body. I'm telling you right now. Looks like quad on top of quad for Jay, but then Big Ramy battles back with that big hanging hamstring. And perhaps the bigger man's manly chest. Hard to say, though. Hard to say. Go to the side tricep. And yeah, the first thing that I notice is that quad of Jay's. Noticed it from the front. When now we can see it from the side. Definitely not symmetrical. But in the upper body here, Jay, in my opinion, is destroying Big Ramy. Look at the midsection. And he has a much bigger chest. You couldn't say that from the side chest because it was his other side. Because I think he wanted to display the leg. But here, ultimately, the side chest. Upper body-wise, I mean, as good as it gets. But Ramy, upper and lower body. Close matchup, guys. Closer than I thought. And go to the back. This is a little bit topsy-turvy. Very interesting. If you'll notice, and this is probably not what you guys thought either, It's definitely not what I thought, but if you'll notice, you look at the hamstrings, even the glutes, well, maybe. But Jay looks like he has thinner skin and more conditioned. Could be the lighting. Definitely awesome lighting. This is like New York Pro 2008 or 9, whatever it was, lighting. And the New York Pro lighting was awesome. And the 2009 Olympia, that lighting was just obscenely good. But geez Louise, guys. Ramy's a little wider. Jay, I don't know. Still close. It's up in the air. Jay's calves are way better. Here's the rear double. And again, you notice that thin skin. Jay's proportioned different. I noticed that against Big Ramy or Ronnie Coleman. Same thing with Ronnie Coleman. His lower half was much smaller than Ronnie's, as well as against Big Ramy. Big Ramy has a great big horse's buttocks. And the guy is, 40 pounds heavier than Jay. So you can really see the size here. But Jay might be in better condition. Not symmetrical in the lats for Jay. So the quad. And guys, hey, I'm being honest here. I ranked Jay ahead. So if I give this one to Ramy, I'm going against my words. Here's the abs and thigh. But you know what? I can't go back on that video. I honestly think that that's where the judges would have placed them. This is my opinion on it. And Jay, he's winning the abs and thigh, I think. Big Ramy, good silhouette. He crouches way down in this one. Big old quad. Jay, you can't notice the unsymmetrical quads for Jay here. Here's the most muscular. I guess this is the last word on it. Jay, maybe losing in the arm department in this shot, but for the most part, that front double probably winning. But, I mean, even that one, even the arms were a little unsymmetrical in the front double. So it is what it is, guys. You could pick Jay Cutler all day long. Nobody's going to say boo. Because he's very popular. He's a 4-time champion. The only guy to lose the title. Come back and win it. Hey, Big Ramy could still do that. But, I mean, the door is open for him to do that. But ultimately, yeah, Jay would be the fan favorite to win this one. But I do believe that Big Ramy, he's squeaking out a slight victory in many ways. But to me, it's about maybe 55-45 for Big Ramy. And that was due to the unsymmetrical quads, guys. Unsymmetrical lats, guys. Ladies and lads, lattices. And that front double you could see. Go back and look at that. There was nothing symmetrical about the leg or the arm in that one. So due to that nature, yeah, I think Big Ramy 2020 could squeak out a victory for sure. But, of course, Cutler has every right to claim victory in this one as well. Like I said, very, very close. So I'm not arguing either which way. If I was forced to judge, or if I was forced to pick a winner, I guess I would notch up one with Big Ramy. Just once you notice the non-symmetrical quads, the one half the size, once you see it, you can't unsee it. It's like those holes in the quads of Ramy. They were not bad here at all. So it didn't affect him one iota in this matchup. Hit thumbs up on the video, guys. And if you have not already, please subscribe to the channel. I have an Instagram page as well. If you don't mind, go ahead and follow me on that. Once I reach 1,000 followers on that, I'll be posting post haste. Have a great one.